Hey everyone, welcome to Topic Tuesdays with Thomas. Actually, I had a lot of good comments last week on my topic from last Tuesday, and there was one person that had commented on me, and his name is Wrestling Machine 28, and he basically had a question this week on how to know when you're annoying someone and how to stop it. So I just kind of figured out that would be probably the topic that I would share this week. So thank you, Wrestling Machine 28. And if you guys haven't checked out his channel, check out his channel and subscribe to him on YouTube. But basically, how do you realize that you're annoying someone and how can you stop it? Really, honestly, sometimes you don't realize when you're annoying someone. That's really truthful to that. And basically what you need to do is just kind of observe other people. And that could be whoever you're talking to. It could be family, friends, or strangers, or even coworkers, anything like that. And you can kind of get an idea based on their facial expressions. When you start talking to them and then all of a sudden you're annoying them by maybe asking the same questions over and over again. Maybe you are too excited when you talk, or maybe you giggle too much, or maybe you have a high-pitched sound, or be loud or obnoxious or whatever. And you can kind of see how they react. And basically, if they start talking to you and they start slowly distancing themselves away from you, then basically you can kind of realize that you're annoying them a little bit. And I don't want to say stop what you're doing. It depends on the situation, really, but honestly, be who you are. If people love you for you, that's all that matters. Don't try to change for everybody, because basically, you can't please everybody, and that's the biggest thing and opportunity that I can tell you is don't try to please everybody. But if it's something that you're realizing that, hey, all of a sudden things are kind of getting different, I just want to know why. Sometimes your friends will not tell you if you're annoying or or something like that, or you're bothering them, just out of respect that they don't want to hurt your feelings or anything like that. But honestly, I would rather them just tell me that so I can kind of figure out what I can do to change it, especially if I really care for that person, and I don't mean to be obnoxious or annoying or anything like that. But I don't want them to be distancing themselves either by not saying anything. So just kind of watch. The biggest thing I can say is really just kind of watch their reactions. If you start having a good time and then all of a sudden you start acting a certain way, and maybe that's kind of where they start shutting down a little bit, then you can kind of pick up how you're annoying them. And if that's something that you can kind of fix, then you know exactly what you need to do to fix or stop. And you never know. Sometimes it's just a bad day too, because if you got a headache and someone's very loud, and usually you are, very cheerful, and you normally cut up and laugh and giggle, but then the same person, the next day has this major headache, and then you just come around the corner being loud and cheerful and laughing, and that kind of just cringes because they're like, oh, I want total silence. So it doesn't mean that they don't love you or care about you. It's just maybe they're having a bad day as well. So with that's kind of only the tips that I can give you. But definitely, if you guys got some wonderful information that you can kind of share with the other viewers, definitely post it down below. Anything can help, and again, be yourself. Be true to yourself, and don't always worry about other people, because you can't please everybody. And when you realize that, you're going to enjoy life so much better, because you can be who you are, and people will appreciate you for who you are. And the ones that do, those are really your true friends. So I will see you all next week. Take care, and again, comment down below, and I'm going to actually link my my mailing P.O. box mailing address, and if you guys want to write to me, feel free, and but do whatever you want to do, but have fun. Take care, guys. Love you. Peace out. Bye.
get that.